Yo, what's up everybody, Mark here, and today we're diving deep into the world of affordable 4K TVs with the LG 50-inch class UT75 series. This TV has been generating some buzz online, and for good reason. Coming in at just $279.99, the 50 UT7570 PUB boasts a pretty impressive spec sheet for the price. But is it actually any good? Let's find out. We'll be taking a look at everything from its 4K resolution to its smart features, and by the end of this video you'll know exactly what to expect from this TV. Oh, and before I forget, this TV is currently rocking a solid 4.6 out of 5 stars with 193 reviews, so it's definitely caught people's attention. You can find it online or in stores with the SKU 6578195. Alright, let's kick things off with what I think is the absolute best thing about this TV, the picture quality for the price. It's truly remarkable how much value you get for such a modest investment. Seriously, for under $300 you're getting a 4K panel that looks shockingly good. It's almost hard to believe that this level of quality is available at such a budget-friendly price. Now don't get me wrong, this isn't going to compete with those high-end OLEDs out there, but for everyday viewing it's fantastic. You get a lot of bang for your buck, and it's perfect for a family room or a secondary TV. Colors are vibrant, blacks are surprisingly deep for an LED panel, and the overall sharpness is impressive. The color accuracy is quite good, making everything from movies to sports look great. I tested it out with a bunch of different content, from streaming 4K HDR movies to playing some PS5, and I was consistently impressed with how good everything looked. The gaming experience in particular was smooth and visually stunning. The HDR performance is particularly noteworthy. It enhances the viewing experience by adding more depth and realism to the picture. It's not the most mind-blowing HDR implementation I've ever seen, but it definitely adds an extra layer of depth and detail to compatible content. You'll notice the difference in scenes with high contrast and bright highlights. If you're someone who's coming from an older 1080p TV, the jump to 4K on this LG is going to blow you away. The difference in clarity and detail is night and day. It's just so much more detail and clarity, especially on a 50-inch screen. The larger screen size really showcases the 4K resolution, making everything look more lifelike. Even if you're used to 4K, I think you'll be surprised by how good this budget-friendly LG looks. It holds its own against more expensive models in many ways. It's a testament to how far TV technology has come in recent years that you can get this level of picture quality at this price point. The advancements in display technology have made high-quality viewing accessible to more people. Honestly, if the picture quality was the only thing this TV had going for it, it would still be a solid recommendation from me, but there's so much more to appreciate about this model. But of course, there's more to it than that. Stay tuned as we dive into the other features that make this TV a great choice. Okay, so no tech review would be complete without talking about the downsides, and with the LG UT75, there's one thing that kind of bugged me: the viewing angles. Now, this is a pretty common issue with LED TVs, especially in this price range, but it's still worth mentioning. Basically, the picture quality starts to degrade a bit when you're viewing the TV from off to the side. Colors become slightly less accurate and the contrast takes a hit. It's not a deal breaker by any means, but it's something to keep in mind if you often have people watching TV from different spots in the room. If you're directly in front of the TV, you're golden. But if you're off to the side at a more extreme angle, you might notice a difference in picture quality. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's definitely something to consider depending on your viewing setup. If you've got a wide couch and people are often sitting at an angle, it's something to think about. That being said, for most people, I don't think the viewing angles will be a huge issue. As long as you're not constantly watching TV from the side of the room, you're probably not going to notice it too much. Plus, when you consider the price point, it's a trade-off that I'm personally willing to make. You can't expect flagship-level viewing angles on a budget-friendly TV. One thing you can do to mitigate this issue is to tweak the picture settings. Sometimes adjusting the brightness and contrast can help improve the viewing experience from different angles. There are also calibration tools available that can help you get the best possible picture quality, even if you're not sitting directly in front of the screen. So, while the viewing angles might not be perfect, there are ways to make the most out of your TV watching experience. Overall, for the price, the LG UT75 offers a lot of value, and the viewing angle issue is a minor trade-off for an otherwise great TV. Alright, let's talk about one of the main selling points of this TV, the 4K UHD Resolution. This feature is often highlighted in advertisements, and for good reason. It's a game changer in the world of home entertainment. Now, I'm sure most of you are familiar with 4K by now, but for those who aren't, it basically means this TV has 4 times the resolution of a standard 1080p TV. This increase in resolution means more pixels, and more pixels mean more detail. That translates to a significantly sharper, more detailed picture. Imagine watching a nature documentary where you can see every leaf on a tree or a cityscape where every window in a skyscraper is crystal clear. It's honestly hard to go back to 1080p once you've experienced 4K, especially on a larger screen like this 50-inch model. The difference is night and day, and it enhances your viewing experience in ways you might not have thought possible. Everything from text to textures just looks so much clearer and more defined. Whether you're reading subtitles or admiring the intricate details in a movie scene, the clarity is unparalleled. And with more and more content being released in 4K, from streaming services to Blu-ray discs, you're future-proofing yourself for years to come. Major streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus are continually expanding their 4K libraries. One of the things I love about 4K is how much more immersive it makes movies and TV shows. The enhanced resolution pulls you into the story, making you feel like you're part of the action. You feel like you're right there in the action, and the level of detail really brings out the nuances in the picture. Whether it's the subtle emotions on an actor's face or the fast-paced excitement of a sports game, everything is more vivid. Even if you're not watching native 4K content, this LG does a pretty good job of upscaling lower resolution content. This means that your older DVDs and even some streaming content will look better than ever. It's not going to magically make a 720p video look like 4K, but it definitely helps to sharpen things up and make them look better on the big screen. The upscaling technology works to enhance the overall picture quality, making it more enjoyable to watch. Overall, the 4K UHD resolution is a huge selling point for this TV. It's one of those features that, once you experience it, you won't want to live without. It's a noticeable upgrade over 1080p, and it makes everything from movies to gaming look absolutely stunning. The vibrant colors, the sharp details, and the overall enhanced viewing experience make it a worthwhile investment for any home entertainment setup. Now let's talk about the brains of this operation. LG's webOS Smart TV platform. I've always been a fan of webOS. It's clean, it's intuitive, and it's super easy to use, even if you're not super tech savvy. Navigating through the menus is a breeze, and you've got quick access to all your favorite streaming apps like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, Hulu, and a whole bunch more. One of the things I appreciate about webOS is that it doesn't feel bogged down with a ton of bloatware. It's just a streamlined, user-friendly experience that gets you to the content you want as quickly as possible. The Magic Remote is also a nice touch. It's got a built-in microphone for voice control, which is super convenient for searching for content or adjusting settings without having to fumble around with a traditional remote. And if you're someone who likes to multitask, you'll appreciate the picture-in-picture mode, which lets you watch 2 different sources simultaneously, so you can keep an eye on the game while you're browsing through channels, for example. Overall, webOS is a fantastic smart TV platform that adds a lot of value to this LG TV. It's easy to use, it's feature-packed, and it just works. Finally, let's talk about the technology that makes this TV tick, the LED display. Now, LED TVs have been around for a while, but they're still a great option, especially in this price range. They offer a great balance of picture quality, energy efficiency, and affordability. The UT75 uses what LG calls direct LED backlighting, which basically means the LEDs are placed directly behind the screen. This helps to deliver more uniform backlighting compared to some other LED technologies. One of the benefits of LED TVs is their energy efficiency. They tend to use less power than other display technologies, which can save you money on your energy bill in the long run. Plus, LED TVs are known for their slim profiles, which makes them a great option if you're looking for a TV that won't take up a ton of space in your living room. Now, LED TVs don't have the same perfect black levels as OLED TVs, but the UT75 actually does a surprisingly good job with black levels for an LED panel. It's not going to be as inky black as an OLED, but it's still pretty impressive. Overall, the LED display technology in this LG TV is solid. It delivers great picture quality, it's energy efficient, and it helps to keep the TV thin and light. So there you have it, guys. The LG 50-inch class UT75 Series 4K TV. For the price of $279.99, this TV offers an incredible value proposition. You're getting a sharp 4K resolution, a user-friendly smart TV experience with webOS, and decent picture quality thanks to the LED display technology. The model number is 50 UT7570 PUB, and I'll leave a link to it in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. If you're in the market for an affordable 4K TV that doesn't skimp on features, the LG UT75 is definitely worth considering.